Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a frontear. Preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar. Se juntaron todos.
We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Robbie Ray is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Pretty good stuff from the left side. He's gone through a couple of different deliveries. He used to have that long flowing delivery, then went to that short pocket path delivery. One thing he can do, Matt, when he's on, he can strike some people out. That good hard fastball and hard slider. You'll know early if he's on. If he has a quick 1-2-3 inning, you'll know right away that Robbie Ray's brought his A game.
Now to the plate, here is Andrew McCutchen. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1 as we are underway in Toronto. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Roll. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. Comes in with 6 hits in 20 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Now the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. McCutchen stands at first with 1 out. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. When you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And stepping in, the former MVP, Albert Pujols. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Running now is McCutchen. Pitch outside. The throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap. Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times, but it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
1-1 the count now. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Now one down with the bases empty, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Judge is there, 2 down. Bases empty, 2 away, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He's around second now if they're still searching for it out there. Guerrero ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Here's George Springer. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Memories being made at the ballpark tonight, as they should be. More baseball. New inning set to get underway. And here comes the first baseman, Albert Pujols. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
First offering. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
First pitch coming, here it is. Joey Gallo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
The 1-0 home. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Pujols, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Pulled toward right center field. Springer able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1 left for the Yankees. They still ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Ball sent on the ground to Albert over at first. And that's out number 1.
Batting 6. The designated hitter.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
At the plate, Reese McGuire, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Toronto. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Ball 2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Fouled off. The 2-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch on the way. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Grounded back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He worked a walk to open up the ball game. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Sanchez over at second. LeMahieu at first with no outs. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2. From the stretch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So stepping in is Gio Urshela. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First offering taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded. Both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. 0-1 count and the pitch.
1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
He must have been sitting fastball right there because he is not going to see a better pitch tonight. He cannot let that hanger go.
The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Here now the 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. So the bases are loaded here with 1 man gone. And standing in, the machine, Albert Pujols. He's set and the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Hernandez. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Giancarlo Stanton now, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
That evens it up, 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. From the stretch, the 1-2. And the 32nd pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left. Ready now is Kevin Biggio, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Stanton. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 1.
And now here is Bo Bichette. He flew out in his last AB. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. Bichette leads off first with 1 away. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
3-0 to him now. From the belt, the pitch, and that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away. Striding in is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. trying here to plate the tying run from second. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batter.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that brings in George Springer. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Ball 1.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Good splitter there, and it's even at 1-1. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. 2 men are on with 2 men out. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. Marcus Semien would be next if they can keep this inning alive. To the left side, but it's well foul. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And another foul ball. Count is full. The pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. Scooped up. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. Our score remains. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Giving chase is Hernandez. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
Rougned Odor will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And there's ball one. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Odor is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
So next to hit is Gary Sanchez. Worked a walk his first time up. As a look, now the pitch. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Gallo stands at second with two gone. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Line, that's a base hit into left field. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Now batting.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high,
looking at a fastball to end the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes.
Leading up for Toronto.
Now here's the first offering.
Market.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is on his horse. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Lourdes Gurriel. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. The 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall.
The batter, number 7.
Into the box now, Reese McGuire, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Gurriel leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Count even at 2-2. High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. Gurriel rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner is in from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. Randall Grichuk at the plate now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Liner in there for a base hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Just foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that the side all ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Albert Pujols stands in as he looks at ball one here. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Popped him up. Semien takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at-bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Stanton is off of first with 2 away. 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
High bouncer toward the hole. Over to first, and that retires the side. Yanks leave 1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Teoscar Hernandez. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Stanton to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Pitch on the way. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
There's ball 4. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Next to hit is Marcus Semien. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A runner on first with 2 away. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. In now, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
And that's hitting 1-on-1 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
So now to the plate, Reese McGuire. And it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. That nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. Swing and a line drive right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning.
I win.
Blue Jays. Steven Matz is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. In there, 1-1.
1-1.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's only 1 for 10. Look out, 2-0 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
3-0 to him now. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu from the stretch. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 home. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Sanchez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. As he swings through the curveball, 2 down.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
From the stretch. Five runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Faced a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. One left for the Yankees. They lead it. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Domingo Germán will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 55, Domingo Germán.
Now the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Kevin Biggio is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. If your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch, I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. And stepping in, Gio Urshela. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Simeon's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's big Aaron Judge. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 1-0 home.
2-0. Inside, ball 1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and stepping in the former MVP, Albert Pujols. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Pujols swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
I can't even begin to imagine 20 years in the show. The umbrella of what he falls under. Guys like Craig Biggio, Derek Jeter, Tony Gwynn, to name a few. To hang in there for 2 decades, just incredible feat.
into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Runner tags from second as the catch is made here shy of the track. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Low for ball 1.
No strike.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Might have swung at ball 4 there. It's 3-1.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but
now meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breather.
it does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 0-1.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Hit hard to short. Bichette's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. A run on 2. Stepping in for the Jays, Teoscar Hernandez flew out last time up. Now here's the first offering. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next to the Blue
Now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ground ball right into the shift. LeMahieu's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next to the Blue
Next will be the cleanup hitter, George Springer. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. High and deep down the left field line. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more.
Ball.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 1, 2, 3. Stepping in once again is Gary Sanchez. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 0 for 4. First pitch of the AB on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next, it'll be DJ LeMahieu. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And he waves Gives it a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 2 down.
Up next.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bichette gathers it in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Gio Urshela stands in as he looks at a called strike. Running now is McCutchen. Pitch outside, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position. Now to bat, Marcus Semien. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Second base, Marcus Semien.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Semien in an 0-2 hole here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-1. Swinging a ground ball to third. He's got it. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Up next, Reese McGuire. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off-speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the ninth with a 2-run lead.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down into the box. Gio Urshela. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
A ball and 2 strikes, here it is. Down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. Back up the middle. And there's a base hit as well as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the 9th.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Here's Albert now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Voigt will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Urshela on second. Judge on at first with nobody out. This pitch is popped up. McGuire waits on it. 1 away. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got 1 hit and 4 at-bats. First offering on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is Hernandez, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Joaquin Soria enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Joaquin Soria.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
And that misses for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Up and in on the hands, it's 2 balls and a strike. Lifetime numbers against Soria, he's 1 for 4. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First delivery to him.
Inside, ball 1.
High in the air out to center field. Springer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Another look at Voigt stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Randall Grichuk. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Now 2-2. Strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Kevin Biggio stepping up now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he'll reach first safely. At the plate, Bo Bichette ripped down the first base line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with that. For him to get a knock on this pitch right here, pretty special.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable. They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade it out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The New York Yankees led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Shohei Ohtani gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base.
You got service to clean up a child support. You ain't even get a chance to say a